Hello everyone, this is Frank. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful because I got this pretty hipster hat on, which you may not mock even though it might very possibly be a hipster hat. It's actually not mine though. It's my little brother's, but I believe I was the one who bought it for him like many years ago when he was still a little egg in the oven, not quite a chicken yet. But he doesn't really wear it anymore, and he forgot it at my place, so I guess it's mine now, which is great because I look great in it, and especially when there's been several really hot days in Sweden and my hair looks like a pile of sweat. Yep, it's great, super great. About the doing wonderful thing though, that might be a bit of a lie. I'm actually super frustrated at the moment. Not at you guys, by the way. You are being wonderful. No, I'm super frustrated about some recording I did yesterday, which is why there were no video yesterday. I really want to try to get up at least one video a day, preferably two, because I think it's good to set up. Like, you have to do this, you have to do this, because that will actually get your content going. It's really good to have goals like that, and rules. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of person you are, but for me, it's really helpful. And yeah, it was a thing that a lot of people have requested, and I thought, yeah, that could be fun to do. So I was walking around Stockholm yesterday with my friend David, and we were recording for a bit, or I was recording with my cell phone camera, showing off a bit of Stockholm, talking about things, and had some fun plans for that. I'm not going to tell you what they are though, because we'll see if we can manage it still. Thing is that I transferred the files to my computer, and it was still okay. Like, the quality wasn't great, but it was still acceptable, right? And then, just for fun, I was talking with some friends on Skype, and I uploaded one of the files to YouTube to just show them my friend David and the funny thing he did in the video. And YouTube just wouldn't make it any better resolution than 240p, which was weird, really weird. I uploaded the raw file then, and I thought, okay, right, I'll try rendering this file and see if it goes any better. But no, resolution was still really bad, really bad. Like, it wasn't great to begin with, but it was acceptable. But once on YouTube, not so much, not so much. And that was a lot of recording, and it was a lot of files, and I was really looking forward to doing to my fun little plan with those. Now I can't do it, which is frustrating. Been asking a lot of my friends that's been doing YouTube for a long time, like, have they ever had this problem, and do they know how to fix it? I've sent some of the files to a friend that's trying to fix it, and I hope it's going to go well. I don't know. It might not, which is sad, but yeah. One of my friends works with YouTube, said that it could possibly be that YouTube has problems with some of the wobbliness in the shots. I don't know if that is correct, because, well, actually it's quite weird. You know, in documentaries from really hot places like the desert and such, like, can be kind of wobbly, kind of wobbly. And cannot look like that, which is interesting because this is Sweden. It's not really that hot. It was a really hot day in Sweden yesterday. We've had a lot of hot days actually in Sweden lately. Actually, it's been hotter here than in France, which is kind of unusual. We've been having 29 degrees Celsius lately. I believe that is about like 84 or 85 Fahrenheit or something like that, which is very uncommon in Sweden this early in the year. Very uncommon. So yeah, it's been hot here, but still not really that hot. But I guess actually my cell phone is, with some smartphones, it can actually be pretty hard for them to work properly in the winter in Sweden, because they're not made for cold climates like ours. Sweden has a pretty funny climate, by the way. Like, the winters are really cold, but we still have these very hot summers, which is because of the Gulf Stream. And a lot of people actually get quite surprised when they learn how hot it gets here in the summer, because they're not expecting that. But it really does. It does get hot. We do have nice summers. We really do. And also, of course, like, the sun almost never going down in the summer. Of course, that will help to heat up things as well. That is pretty nice, by the way. But yeah, it kind of looks like that. It looks like I'm filming out in the desert, kind of like. Actually, I think I will pause the webcam recording here and just show you really quick what I'm talking about. And we'll see if you can see it in the shot. Här har vi utsikten från mitt fönster. Den är rätt fin. Hitåt så ser vi det. Ja, hitåt. Om vi går. So, did you see what I meant in the clip? It's kind of like, woo! Partly, of course, because my hand not being like super steady, but still there's some additional wobbliness to that. That's super weird. In one of the shots, the camera is actually completely still and it's still wobbling around, which is super weird. Maybe it's because of my cell phone camera being accustomed to colder climates, so it will work better in the winter, because a lot of people who have iPhones actually have quite problems with that in the winter in Sweden. And you're just pressing the screen and it's not reacting because it's too cold. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, I don't know if that footage is going to be able to be saved, which is a shame. I'm guessing it won't be possible. If it is, then that's awesome. Then that's great. And I'm really hoping it can be fixed, but honestly, probably not. And that sucks a bit. Doesn't mean it's impossible to do the same thing that I was wanting to do. But it will be harder. It really will be. But yeah. So that was why there was no video yesterday. Yeah. And in other news, this is not news, I guess, but you guys, you're still being wonderful on the channel. It's amazing. People are really nice here, really nice, and they're nice to each other as well. Like I've seen some people discussing different things and maybe not agreeing, but mostly people are keeping a good tone towards one another, which makes me happy. That is really great. The only incident of this not happening, there's only been one, which first of all is amazing. I mean, you're kind of a lot of people now, which is also overwhelming and cool and awesome, and I can't believe it's true, and I'm really happy about it. There's just been really one person that hasn't been acting nicely towards people, and yeah, I banned him because he was writing a lot of profanity to another sub, and when I told him not to do it, he just replied, "I'm not talking to you, hot lady, Miss Swedish." So yeah, then it's like ban, because I'm not going to tolerate users writing loads of horrible. I'm not going to tolerate people attacking others in a really bad way. Discussions are fine. Discussions are also fine even if they get heated, because discussions can get like that. I don't have a problem with that. But if someone will resort to really attacking someone and writing a lot of profanity to someone, I don't want that on my channel, because that will just, I think that would ruin the good feeling we have over here. Because as far as I know, if you allow those kinds of things, you will get more of that and less of the good things. Because, well, people who want to have a good conversation, if they see loads of comments like that in a video and people fighting like that in that way in a video, they'll kind of feel like, I don't think this place is kind of for me. And I don't want people to feel like that. We want to welcome nice people. And if people want to act really badly, then yeah, they can go somewhere else. So thank you guys for being wonderful again. It's amazing. It's quite amazing. So it really makes me happy. And thank you for subscribing and being awesome. Again, I think I've said that word like a billion times, but it cannot be said enough. So it's fine. It's fine. So guys, this is Frank. Thank you for watching. Bye.